So today we are going to discuss about module 3, that is velocity and acceleration analysis using complex algebra method. So the topic is velocity analysis of 4-bar mechanism. Okay. So for this we have to consider a 4-bar mechanism having links 1, 2, 3 and 4. So here we are representing using vectors, position vector R1, R2, R3 and R4 vector. So R1 vector is making an angle theta 1 which is 0 degree. R2 is making an angle theta 2 with reference to the horizontal in the anti-clockwise direction. R3 vector is making an angle theta 3 and R4 vector is making an angle theta 4 in the anti-clockwise direction. So for a 4-bar mechanism, we will write the loop closure equation like this. R1 vector is equal to R2 vector plus R3 vector plus R4 vector. Okay. So R1 is a resultant vector, which is the sum of the other three vectors R2, R3 and R4. So this is equation number 1. So next we will represent the position vector in the exponential form as R1 vector is equal to R1 into e to the power of I theta 1. Okay. So where R1 is the magnitude. Okay. So this is the imaginary part. Similarly for other vectors also we will represent in the exponential form like this. R2 vector is equal to R2 into e to the power of I theta 2. R3 vector is equal to R3 into e to the power of I theta 3. R4 vector is equal to R4 into e to the power of I theta 4. So all these values we substitute in loop closure equation. So this equation, if you substitute, we get R1 vector into e to the power of I theta 1 is equal to R2 into e to the power of I theta 2 plus R3 into e to the power of I theta 3 plus R4 into e to the power of I theta 4. So here theta 1 is 0 because it is horizontal. So we'll get R1 is equal to R2 into e to the power of I theta 2 plus R3 into e to the power of I theta 3 plus R4 into e to the power of I theta 4. So here you should also know that R1 is a constant value. So next for this equation we will do the velocity analysis. So velocity analysis is obtained by differentiating the position vector. Okay, so this position vector, if you differentiate with reference to time, you get the velocity. So differentiate equation number 2 with respect to time. So this is equation number 2. So here we differentiate this equation with reference to time. So R1, if you differentiate, differentiation of constant is 0. So other terms we differentiate. What is differentiation of e to the power of I theta 2? So that is I theta 2 dot into e to the power of I theta 2. Similarly, for other terms, we'll write like this. 0 is equal to R2 into I into theta 2 dot into e to the power of I theta 2 plus R3 into I into theta 3 dot into e to the power of I theta 3 plus R4 into I into theta 2 4 dot into e to the power of I theta 4. So here we know that e to the power of I theta can be written as cos theta plus I sin theta. So here in place of this e to the power of I theta 2, we substitute cos theta 2 plus I sin theta 2. Similarly, in place of e to the power of I theta 3, we substitute cos theta 3 plus I sin theta 3. And e to the power of I theta 4, we substitute cos theta 4 plus I sin theta 4. So theta 2 dot can be written as omega 2, theta 3 dot as omega 3, and theta 4 dot as omega 4. Why? Because it is differentiation of that theta, d theta divided by dt. So that is nothing but angular velocity. Okay. So this equation. So here we separate the terms in the bracket. So here the terms in the bracket, we will separate it out, expand. So we get 0 is equal to this equation, I r2 omega 2 cos theta 2 minus r2 omega 2 sin theta 2 plus I r3 omega 3 cos theta 3 minus r3 omega 3 sin theta 3 plus I r4 omega 4 cos theta 4 minus r4 omega 4 sin theta 4. So these are all the imaginary terms wherever you are having I, and wherever you don't have I, so that is the real term. We separate real and imaginary terms in the next equation. So real term is this, so that value is equal to 0. So minus r2 omega 2 sin theta 2 minus r3 omega 3 sin theta 3 minus r4 omega 4 sin theta 4. So that is these values is real term, and imaginary terms are r2 omega 2 cos theta 2, r3 omega 3 cos theta 3 plus r4 omega 4 cos theta 4. Wherever you are having I term, so that is imaginary term. So if you solve these two simultaneous equations, we get angular velocity omega 3 as minus r2 sine theta 2 minus theta 4 divided by r3 sine theta 3 minus theta 4 into omega 2. And similarly, omega 4 we get it as minus r2 sine theta 2 minus theta 3 divided by r4 sine theta 4 minus theta 3 into omega 2. So these are the angular velocity of link 3 and link 4. So this completes the velocity analysis of 4-bar mechanism. And similarly, we can carry out the acceleration analysis. So if you differentiate the velocity equation once again with reference to time, we get the acceleration analysis. So you do the acceleration analysis and we finally obtain angular acceleration of link 3 and link 4. Okay, so angular acceleration of link 3 and link 4 are these two equations. So derivation is little lengthy. You go through the derivation. Okay,